Kirsten, our veterinarian Dr. Joe is here to answer your pet questions this morning, and he brought along this adorable little puppy.
Jasper, and if you were watching
Jasper.
last week, Jasper's on last week,
Yes.
and I've actually never done this before. I don't know how long I've been doing this, a long time, but he did get adopted.
Look at
and
this
I
face.
know, and I was like, wow. And usually January and February are probably the lowest times of years, but I will tell people, I only bring dogs on here that I would take myself, and I'm very close, but I'm kind of at the limit anyway. But he is a good little puppy. He's one of those little Hickey Creek guys.
Hello. Oh,
and
thank
he is just,
you.
I will tell you, he is just
He
a
loves
wonderful little
kisses.
pup. So.
Oh
we
my
took a gamble, brought him back on. Maybe the right person wasn't watching
Yes.
last week. They're watching
They were
this
probably
week.
grocery shopping, and now they're home seeing him.
Yes, absolutely. So,
Well, he is a sweet
he
little
sure is. He's a good guy. He's going to be 30, 40 pounds. He won't be real big, but he won't be little.
He won't be this little.
So.
And he's beautiful eyes, beautiful
Beautiful
coloring.
eyes. They're going to stay blue. They're actually the most dogs have either brown or kind of hazily eyes, but he's going to end up with blue eyes.
Bright
so.
blue. All
He
right.
might get a little more color in his nose. We just
Well,
don't know.
we'll see. We'll wait on that.
Either way.
All right. Our first question is, Sophia says, my 2-year-old Siberian Husky collapsed on the floor and started shaking. This is the second time this has happened. Do you know what it could be?
Although we would kind of need more information to say for sure, but it sure sounds like a seizure, okay? And a common cause of seizures in young dogs is epilepsy, but you kind of have to rule everything out first. And so I think your veterinarian needs to kind of look and kind of talk about it, make sure there's not an internal problem, because there's a few other things that can kind of cause seizures or collapse as well, kind of heart things or whatever, but then they can manage the seizures and go from there, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Tiffany says, my cat has
Idiopathic
cystitis. That's a spelling bee word.
Wow.
How can I, or what can I feed her to help her?
There are several brands of cat food that make a urinary formula, and I'll tell people that, kind of talk to your veterinarian, but there's Royal Canin and Hills and Iams, and everybody kind of makes one that's very neutral, has less minerals and stones. The other deal is to kind of figure out if there's something else you should be doing for that cystitis, because really what that is that there's not a cause or an infection that they're seeing, and so a lot of times it's kind of sterile, and they need to figure out some other stuff too. So.
All right, well, John says, my dog does not like being crated while I'm at work. He chews the bars and destroys his cage. What can I do to make him more comfortable? Yeah,
so I was kind of thinking about this, and it may be bored and not necessarily really uncomfortable. I'm not sure how old this dog is. I mean, it may be a young dog or an old dog, but it sounds like maybe we need another job, and that is, possibly signing up for like doggy daycare so he can kind of have more activity and play with other dogs. There's several factors that need to be concerned, so you kind of talk to your veterinarian and see, because it's okay to kind of chew on things or whatever, but it sounds like he's having a problem, yeah, and then they kind of need to kind of figure out so it doesn't become, into any type of anxiety. So.
All right.
Absolutely. What do you think? Oh my goodness.
He has the cutest little tail wagging.
He really does. He's a lover.
He is
a lover.
Well, if you have a question for Dr. Joe about your pets, you can post it on our Facebook page, KJRH TV. And if you are interested in adopting little Jasper here, you can call the Pet Adoption League. The number is on your screen. And if you'd like to learn more about Heritage Veterinary Hospital or see other pets who need good homes, you can go to our website, kjrh.com.